I give you my heart.
Damage from further punishment. Power 888 rock up into the foothills as well, and a lot of damage being sent their way, but they're still just standing strong and making sure that they're covered off from all the angles they need to be. However, the circle is at their back.
Loops, if they can get rid of this last player from Power 888, they will control the entirety of the northern side. But, you know, there are still players from Power 888 towards the west side of this circle, and they need to start coming back together once again. They need to hold at least a certain portion. Team Secret finally go down on that northeast edge. They were desperately trying to make their way in after taking so many casualties. They got really unlucky with the circles, sadly, but, you know, just not able to make it work. Na'Vi actually got the jump on them earlier on, and I just feel like Team Secret had a rough time as soon as those circles started not going their way.
Bigatron now continuing to push forwards. They know there's pressure on Power 888 as Zute continuing to rock through for Execute. Another kill goes over towards Bigatron. They're on 10 right now, Blank. This southwestern throws going very well, and actually the shift goes straight their way as well. Zute's going to be chuffed with that. Last player for his team, but right in the center of the circle, so he'll be able to survive for just that little bit longer. Won't be forced to make a rotate. The question is, do teams push in for that spot?
This area is so choppy, though, in terms of rock formation. So many players can hide and ditch. You can see Zute down there, but it kind of moves down on a slant. So most teams are going to try and stay on the edge for as long as possible, shoot any teams or stragglers that are trying to hide within the circle itself that don't have that manpower to hold the edge.
Godsent with all 4 players on the northeastern side looking to push in, but you've got Loops as well to contend with. Down to 2, by the way. In the midst of that, they did lose another player. Only 2 kills so far. The rotations have been on point, but they've got a little bit further to go. RRQ do get eliminated. They had been busted down to 1, and that's that final point picked up. Corpy running around in the open fields right now, and it's Ryzen to pick up the point. Ices as well, trying to duck around in the foothills. 2 solo players, both in the zone.
Bluebees go out. They've been steady away today, though, John. Currently starting this game in 7th place, which is not bad. Not a bad change for Bluebees themselves. I just hope that they don't have one of those things they had last week where they had one good day and then had a weak day afterwards. And hopefully they can continue that momentum into tomorrow. But looking at the teams that's still alive. Novex UF jumping around the corner. What a sick shot.
As you do, but Jimmy goes down. Nima soon to follow, though. Paraboy looks for the res onto Jimmy, keeping them 3 strong. They're on 10 kills as well. Bigatron being given a run for their money on this Miramar. Oh, Isis pops up and actually gets a knock there, but it's not going to get any more. Ryzen punishes. 15 kills found for Bigatron, and there's so many more to find. This could be one of the biggest kill chicken dinners we've seen so far.
Yeah, 15 kills is absolutely unreal, and we need to talk about Bigatron now. Their day has been fairly quiet. Sure, they made it pretty far in that Arango game, but you know, we haven't had those pop-off moments from them. Miramar is one of their favored maps. This is where they start to do a lot of work, and they certainly showed that in the SEA qualifiers. And here, with 16 kills now, like you said, this could be a crazy high win for them.
I think the highest we've had so far was 19. Correct me if I'm wrong. It might be 18. I'd have to double check on that stat specifically, but they're certainly on track to maybe get a little bit more. All 4 players alive and no other full squads. You've got 3 players from Godsent, 2 players from Nova XQF, but that's it.
Now, there's a potential of 7 kills still left in this lobby for Bigatron, but Jimmy takes away Pow. So that's Aerowolf Limax now out, going down in 5th.
Looking for a little bit more. Zute is just hiding in the shack, and he's managed to ladder up incredibly well here. They haven't got any kills, but they're getting some placement points on the cards, and that is what matters. If you're Execute, you just want to see yourself safe. Yep. They're on a 10-point average right now, and they're looking like they might be on track to get another 10 here.
Remember, let's go way back to when Zute made that move to move down to the west side. The rest of his team just got absolutely decimated by Footballists, and Team Secret and Na'Vi all trying to clash against one another. Zute makes an executive decision and says, look, I'm going to ladder up. You distract them here. I'm going to move forward, get into the circle, and that's exactly what he does. Zute is so good at finding an area and just, you know, pincering in, finding that location and holding it down afterwards to ladder up. It's so good.
Bigatron are 31 points behind Footballists right now on the tables, and if they're able to close it out here, if they want it right now, they would be exactly even and lose on the... it's not the kills anymore, is it? It's chicken dinners.
Chicken dinners.
In fact, they would be tied even and then go to placements. So I think they would actually win it out if it did go to placements there. We'll have to double check on the numbers. But if they get another kill, that would see them into first place. We'll see what more they can do, because at the moment Paraboy is doing his best to take all of those points away from Bigatron and into Nova XQF's pocket.
Nova XQF, remember, this is an important game for them. I mentioned at the beginning of the cast, but these guys really want to make their way up these ladders right at the moment. But Paraboy going down is horrific for them. Zute, though, finds one onto Bigatron. They know his position now. There's 4 players up there. 3 will start to descend upon him. It's going to be very difficult.
What more can Zute do? I just don't think it's possible. There we go. Finally picking up another kill. That's 17 now found. And Bigatron continue their rampage right now, but it's 12 kills from Nova XQF. They have 2 players standing. It's Paraboy who's been knocked and Jimmy going for that res. 1 player standing for Godsent right now who have a single kill. Navy looks to try and sail his way further, but no longer will he be able to keep going. And now Bigatron continue to put the pressure on. That's huge. Bigatron pick up the points and they are looking set to take the top spot.
Absolutely, and it's as easy as that. Bigatron, they might be in that top 3, but they bounce back so quickly throughout the day. Really good stuff from them. I'm super proud of them overall, but Nova SQF coming second with another high kill game will put them in a great standing here to move up towards those top 16 places. Remember, you only need to get top 16 to get into that Super Weekend itself, and that game might just give them a little bit of a saving grace here.
Well, you know, what I said last week holds true this week. The 53 predicted point bubble is still in place, and with that game, I'm pretty sure Bigatron have managed to sail clear of that one, and Footballist as well should be pretty clear. So they've managed to see themselves quite safe moving forwards. A nice turn up for them. We'll see if they're able to keep it going and see themselves safe in towards the Super Weekend, as we said, getting those league points, getting towards the championship, and hopefully getting a huge chunk of that prize pool too.
They're still trying to change things at the moment, which is fine. Bringing King in